Hello and welcome again to another edition of the EPL Fanbase Show, the show that connects all the fans across the globe with the happening in the English Premier League. Today we are going to look at the matches that were played, match day 5, and I'm joined in the studio by football pundits, Josiah. Josiah, hi, say hi to the fans.
Hi everyone.
Giddy, it's beginning of party time. Giddy, say hi to the fans.
Hi guys.
And of course, the man from Stamford Bridge, Ron. Hi, how are you, Ron?
Yeah, fine. How are you? Hello, people.
Yes. So, guys, it's happening. The EPL is becoming crazy. Lots of goals. Big teams are, can you say, disappointing? Or because the so-called top six are not performing. Now, today we want to look at the performance of the top six. So, the fans watching us, my name is FM Steve, and we'll be looking at the top six. The title, can we say the pretenders, Aston Villa and Everton. So let's start with Josiah. Josiah, it's all smiles now. At least Ole has done something, pumping 4 goals. United are back. Okay, they've played only 4 games. The table may be misleading. They are at position 15. But if they play the game at hand and they get result, then they'll be in the top six for sure. So Josiah, what do you have to say about your team, United?
Okay. I would to start with, I would say one of the lives, like I've always said, of Ole is back, and he has revived it. There was an improvement in the way the team played. You could see vigor, you could see a fight, you would see, there's a plan right now. And I am happy that he took bold decisions. I am only hoping that this will continue. The only problem that he has, and I don't know whether it's a problem with Ole, because I don't think sometimes he understands that some teams are big and he doesn't have to be that bold. But our next fixtures are going to be very hard. We have Chelsea next in the Premier League, and then we still have Arsenal after that, which I think are two difficult games. But from last season, he showed us that, he can actually win back-to-back against big six teams in the likes of Spurs and Man City last time. So I am optimistic because the squad is quite big, especially in the midfield. Martial will be back soon. Rashford is having his purple patch. Bruno Fernandes is back, but most importantly, the player that I wouldn't want them to miss a game right now is Mata. He seems to bring some balance to the team, and yes, I think we may be seeing the Manchester United that we were hoping for coming to this season. I know it has been disappointing for the last 3 games, but at least we had a good game this time, and I'm a bit positive that we are going to have a good result against Chelsea.
All this gold, Giddy. Talking about Mata performing well at United. What has come of Willian? He started so well at Arsenal, 3 assists first game, but after that he's gone quiet. What's happening? The last time he was playing as false 9. So is it that the manager is yet to get the formation right and how to utilize Willian, or is it that from the Chelsea fan the way they were saying that Arsenal is becoming a retiree for Chelsea footballers? What do you have to say, Giddy?
Okay, yeah. Let me start with that retiree comment you have just made there.
Yes.
I think Chelsea would do with David Luiz right now, because some retirees are doing better than the guys you think are there to even if they could recall Peter Cech right now, I think he can do a good job at the goalkeeper situation at Chelsea. But with regard to Willian, I think Arteta is really picking him in those positions because of his experience, like what he did with Fulham. Sheffield, for example, we saw the game also against West Ham. I think it is very, as fans, our DNA is that it's either too good, very good, brilliant, great, or very bad, very poor. Guys are finished. But I don't think that is the case because we could be seated here from a 6-1 or a 5-0, 8-2 scoreline. But sometimes you have to agree that the team is moving forward. Losing to City at their place, yes, it was frustrating for the fans, but I think it is a step in the right direction. If we had chances, yes, but it was not to be. The goalkeeper was brilliant for Man City. So, but you could take positives from that game. I did take positives because I know for once we saw our new signing. He played for 8 minutes, so that means in the next game we are hoping if there are no injuries, he should be able to start. We saw Saka. I think he was one of the best players on the pitch that day, and it's very easy to talk about Aubameyang losing form and things like that, but when you play the right formation, the right kind of forward passes, I think Aubameyang will get those goals. And I've learned strikers from. I want to remember. I saw a game. It was Chelsea playing. I think Crystal Palace, and I saw Abraham trying to grab so that he can score a goal. Strikers are there to score goals, and I know that Aubameyang has the hunger to go back to his. He doesn't want those noises that his form has dipped or anything. It's just that those 2 games was not. Those were not the opportunities not come, and they will come, and he is going to score. And I want to see consistency. I want to see, like for example, Laka has 3 goals in 4 games. So why not play him? Why not give him those minutes for him to showcase what he's about? Sometimes these football games is about consistency in the starting 11, because if you keep on tinkering the formations, tinkering the players that you are playing, one cannot get to their right kind of form. And I think that is what is happening with Lacazette. Give him the starting position as the number 9. Give the starting position to Saka, to Aubameyang, probably to Pepe, or Arteta needs to find the right balance in the team and consistently move with that balance. But I have no doubt he's the right man for the job, and he'll take us to where we want to be.
Okay, let's move to Stamford Bridge. The dream team that we've been waiting for. You started so well. The first 20 minutes, you've scored 2 goals. Timo Werner is proving to be your current hazard. Kai Havertz scoring. And then all of a sudden, out of the blues, the game ends 3-all. Kepa, of course, what do you have to say about Kepa with the still with the schoolboy errors? Ron, what do you have to say about the results over the weekend?
Yeah, Chelsea, they were, if you see, disappointing at the end of the day, because you score. Right now, Chelsea's problem is not scoring goals, but the problem is the defense. If you concede less goals, it would be a success for Chelsea right now. But the problem is that we cannot keep out the goals, and that is what they need to work on. The positives from the game is seeing players like Pulisic back, ZH also coming back, and then Timo Werner playing a more central role. Of course, we know he's a player that will not be positioned only in one place. He will keep moving. but predominantly he got the chance to play in that center forward role. We saw him moving on the left and the right. He was very, very devastating for the first half for Southampton. And then seeing Pulisic also was good, and ZH coming on later. But saying Kepa again, probably Kepa also right now he's not good, but probably he did slightly better than the other games. He had a couple of very good saves he made during the game. Single-handedly using him as the reason Chelsea conceding goals is just picking on him as a scapegoat, because you saw the first goal. Zuma, what is Zuma doing to make such a, a bad back pass? He literally makes an assist for 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 the little striker. You cannot do that. That's Ings is probably the best striker in that position, one-on-one. He will score. So at the end of the day, it's a collective effort. The defenders are not good. Probably Lampard should be thinking about changing a few things, like bringing back Tomori and also having the German back, because something is not right with Zuma and Christensen. They don't look stable together. So at the end of the day, very disappointing result. But as you see, going forward in attack and having players back, Timo Werner getting his first goals for the Premier League, and Havertz was also very good, and it boosts their morale. So we look forward to the next games, but basically the defense is something that Chelsea need to work on if anything positive is going to happen.